Welcome back to the Oddity Shop, our little oddballs, the podcast where we tell you creepy, odd, weird, strange, and bizarre stories from around the globe. I am sitting here with the wonderful, fantastic curator, Kara. Kara, how the hell are you today?
Well, I am doing great, and we're going to just do a short intro. I guess I could ask you how you're doing first.
Yeah, and I'll introduce myself. I'm Zach. And I'm doing fantastic today. So yes, all right, get on with it.
Yeah, we're going to keep it short, and you guys already know what that means. That's because we have an amazing guest that we are very excited about. Zach, who do we have with us today?
Oh, well, the voice you're going to hear in just a few seconds is one you may have heard before. He was one of the stars of Hulu's Living for the Dead, a psychic medium with over 30 years experience practicing tarot and traveling all over to do so. And somehow when you're not doing all that, you're still finding time to do some charitable fundraising and shows and lives and TikToks. And we don't even know how you have all the time for that, man. But we've got the wonderful Ken Boggle here with us today.
Yay!
Hi.
Ken, how the heck are you, man?
Oh, I'm great. Just great. Peachy, working on my next charitable thing that I'm doing.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, we'll have to get more into that.
Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah, I do.
So there's a place here in Lexington, because that's where I'm from, Kentucky.
Okay.
And it's called Employment Solutions. It's a place for adults with intellectual disabilities to go get a job. They work there. They used to build boxes for Apple. Your Apple phones would come in a box that they would make.
Oh, I love this.
They made recipes. They also do things that help them live a more well-rounded life. And they have a room that we've turned it, that Nicole Griffith, who runs the place, she's turned it into a spa for them to experience beauty and self-care. So I'm endeavoring to do Ken Boggle's beauty initiative, making self-care and self-love accessible to everybody, regardless of who you are. You deserve to feel good about yourself. You should be able to be with people.
Oh.
And so I'm partnered with a couple of salons and Redken Matrix, L'Oreal. Hopefully, they don't know it yet, but they're going to participate.
Well, you've said it here now, so it has to.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I think we're going to film all that because the journey for these folks at this location is just, it's remarkable what Nicole has done for these people, and I want to help participate in that.
I love that.
That's awesome. Yeah, let us know if we can try to help in any way, because that's awesome.
Oh, yes, please do.
Boggle's Beauties.
I love it.
It's got a ring to it for sure.
It does. It's a salon of self-care. Very nice.
I love that. Oh, that's so sweet.
Before we get too far into it, though, I know we gave just like 3 sentences, but tell the listeners a little bit about yourself in case.
Christ.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
33 years. I've done this for 33 years. Psychic medium and a tarot card reader. I started professionally 15 years ago. I started paranormal investigating professionally 17 years ago. I own my own business, Ken Boggle. I've made television history a couple of times. With Tarot Date was the first streaming or otherwise television program that ever focused on tarot as a centralized theme. Maybe you're sitting here with Lucille Ball. I'm like an obese legend.
Shut up.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Oh God, yeah. And anyway, so I did Tarot Date for a few years. That was with Nick Groff and Elizabeth Saint and Video Space and Cosm. And then I went back to working a everyday job, still doing tarot. I do all the conventions, fairs, and markets. I'm usually on the board somehow in some capacity. I like to have my nose in everybody else's business, and I like to also give the money that allows me to do that. So I sponsor a lot.
There you go.
And then I joined Living for the Dead. And that was to my knowledge, the first ever fully inclusive LGBT paranormal investigation show. So that's the second time we've made history.
That's amazing.
I was so excited when that came out because like, as a gay man, there was always like, you'd have the one token character here or there, but to have a show that was just solely focused on queer investigators was just, for me, like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Yeah, it was the big gay Scooby-Doo.
That's so perfect.
Yeah. And I don't know which one was Scooby. I'd like to think it was Logan. I think I was the Velma. The one who was like, come on, guys. We got a mystery to... Yeah.
Glasses. Cute. You should do that for Halloween.
This is me for Halloween. I go as Ken Boggle every year. But anywho, yeah. And I think we're the first paranormal television show to ever be nominated for a Daytime Emmy. And
hell yeah,
we won the American Reality Television Series Award for Outstanding Series in our genre. And then Hulu pulled the plug, and it's now gone to cult culture. There are literally people Hear me out. Literally people burning it to DVDs and sharing it with each other.
Okay. I didn't know if I needed to ask you on or off air because I need copies.
I don't know where you would get those.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I don't know where
what a shame.
So, because you're I don't think this is juicy, but I have to say that Zach rode so hard for the show and he kept telling me to watch it. And I was like, okay. But I am a person where I watch the same shit. I do it for like a comfort thing. And I was like, no, I'm going to watch it. I really want to. And I'd watch previews. And then I also just like never sit down and watch anything. I don't feel like I have time. And then I never watched it like a ding dong. And now it's gone and I can't find it.
Well, count yourself very unfortunate because it was a gorgeous, beautiful.
Oh, I know. Zach has told me all about it and I'm very mad at myself. Very, very mad.
But Sissy, it's very divisive. You either really loved it or you really hated it.
Oh, I think I love it.
And I was one of the characters that they really didn't like.
Oh,
I found that. I have recently found out.
Wait, why?
Oh, kids.
Let's just get
There's
into
like
it.
4 podcasts out there that ripped me for an hour.
Stop.
Well, let's dispel the rumors and talk crap about them.
What?
Well,
yeah. Okay.
So I'm the kind of person that I'm 100% authentic. If I'm going to have an emotion, I'm going to have it.
Yeah.
And if that's me being mad at you, I'm going to be mad at you.
Ooh, me too.
And if it's me crying, I'm going to cry. And there will be snot and there will be tears.
Oh, you and Kara would be best friends.
We would.
What are you, an Aquarius or a Scorpio? What are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, shit. Sorry for the language. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not.
You can say whatever you want.
We would actually be more offended if you didn't swear.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You got to be authentic, right?
You have to be authentic. And that was my problem. I was so authentic that a lot of people found it to be very unsettling. And
you and I, the things that I'm going on outside of this, like in my person, we would be best friends because this is exactly like I try to be authentic and people are upset about it.
Do you think I spent that much money in therapy to hide my feelings? No. If I need to cry into the bosom of Ross Hernandez, get the bosom ready. I'm coming for you.
What better bosom to cry in?
Oh, I can name us several, but this is it was there. It was there, and I did it.
Okay, so people didn't like you for that.
Mama Kim, my assistant's got a great bosom. You can get Mama Kim's bosom. She's so great. She's got the best love in the world. Anyway, so it was unsettling to them. And then the second episode happened, and a lot of people were like, okay, now he's in a cowboy hat. That wasn't my pick. But it never happened again, and nor will it ever happen. I'll never wear a cowboy hat. And then the rest of the series, you kind of see me disconnect from myself, from everything. But the group somehow grew in front of the camera. The group grew stronger and in front of the camera. And for me, I just stopped. I really just started looking at everything. It's like, this is just a paranormal investigation. I'm not here with anybody. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people like me better after that. I don't know. It seems like one guy in a podcast said, the more you watch it, Ken grows into his own person. I'm like, really?
And you're like, wow, I'm so far removed from my actual self.
I kind of thought, though, like you were a good standalone because I thought some of the, usually we don't get too far into the tea, right? But let's do it. I thought some of them were a little bit on the playing it up for the camera, that sort of deal, where you just kind of came out almost even keeled the whole time.
Brother, my love. I don't know what your pronouns are. I'm just going to call you brother in my love.
I'll answer to anything, damn it.
Okay, I will too. I will too, especially dinner. I'm like, yes. Did you call my name? I thought you called my name. I thought you said dinner. Anyway, that's what everybody says about me. But in all fact, here's how it went down. They were all presenting versions of themselves, me included. As you do when there's a camera in front of you. Well, I mean, as we do with people in general. Let's not play. We all everybody gives who they want you to think they are. And that's 100%. a human thing to do. I just forgot to wrangle in my authenticity and my humanness. And it got, and it's upset a lot of folks, I think, in front of the camera and behind. But I'm a triple Aquarius and I'm an alien and I'm an iceberg. And you think you're colder than me. You got the wrong one and the wrong two. I am the wrong, because like I do ice cold like nobody's business. Like
the triple Aquarius will do that. I'm basically a triple Pisces. So I'm just
gosh,
head in the clouds rack.
Well, you're kryptonite. You're kryptonite.
Ooh, kryptonite.
Triple water sign. Oh my God. You all break somebody's heart.
Oh. there might have been one or two.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I have to know what Roz is like, though.
I thought that we were really good friends.
Oh,
okay.
I thought that moment in the bathroom with me, because I was actually going through it real time.
Yeah.
I thought to her when she said, "I'll be here for you. I'll never leave you." And they all kind of gathered around that. As a person with abandonment and rejection issues, I trusted it.
Yeah.
And I thought we'd all be big friends the rest of our lives. And that's just not how that was meant to be. And her specifically, when the riots were happening, I wrote her and said, "Hey, I'm watching the news. Hope you're okay." Nothing.
Oh man!
I offered to help hook her up with a couple of comedy clubs here and sort of sort that out. She's on to bigger, better things, and she's honestly comedic genius.
Oh yeah!
I will always say to you that Roz Hernandez is a comedic genius. But water and oil is what we are.
Yeah.
Here's the tea. Hold on. Here's the tea.
Oh, okay.
Zachary.
Well, sorry, love bug. I'm so sorry, but here you go. I said I wasn't going to do this, but here I am. Aquarius. I said, when this is over, I'm going to, whenever messages come to me, I will respond to every message. When a comment is made, I will respond to every comment, because if you think at the end of the day you don't matter to me, you're wrong.
Yeah.
If you watch what I do or you support what I do, I am grateful. I owe you, what they say in Buddhism, I owe you a debt of gratitude. So if the least I can do is say thank you and I hope you have a beautiful day and give you love, well, then that's my job. That's why I was made. And Roz made it very clear. She was like, "Look, I'm not like you. I don't want to talk to these people. I don't want to answer messages. And if you give anybody my phone number, I don't know." Because I gave the clients my phone number. I'm doing a wedding for Josh and Rachel, and they were from an episode. I'm doing their wedding in October.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, and like just the other day, I was watching Winona Judd at the Kentucky Louisville Palace, and hooked up with those gals over there. We just hanging out, having a big odd time at the ticket booth. Yeah. So like, I'm your brother. I'm not a celebrity. I'm never going to ever say that I'm a celebrity. It's just not going to happen. And I don't have that thing. She has the "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here" thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
She's a star, is what Roz is. She's really a star. Funny as funny. There's nobody funnier. I can't even be in the room with her. She cracks me up. I can be mad as hell and laughing my ass off.
That's so funny.
I'm not going to defend because I don't know them, right? But I can get it to an extent, because you put me and Kara in like public, right? She will talk to anybody forever, all the paracons, and I'm like, I need to go outside for 15 minutes and get away from the people,
Yeah.
So I think the personality falls into that a bit.
It is. And it's hard because even like when I'm doing that, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm forcing myself to do it. I might not even want to. Like, I don't want to talk to a bunch of people, but I'm like, Kara, talk to people. It's good for you.
Yeah.
And so like you said, you kind of alter yourself a little bit for everybody that you're talking with in your life. And it's like, if people run into Zach and I, we're very authentic. We are what we are on this podcast. That's what we're out in real life. But it might just be like a little bit toned down as far as like.
For sure. And just for the record, just to say it, everybody's entitled to handle celebrity or being on TV or radio, however they feel
absolutely
is the healthiest version from. And I'll always say this, if that is your healthy version, that's you. But it is the fundamental difference between you and me. Yes. I will go down my last day. I'll be used up by my brothers and sisters because that's what I'm here to do. She's going to pass in some lovely, beautiful, pillow-filled euphoria of celebrity. That's cool. That's what you want to do, sissy.
Yeah, that's what she wants.
Go be Joan Crawford. I'm here to be a legend, not a star.
I love it. I love it.
Go. That's a quote right there.
Because I feel like that's how Zach and I always been like, okay, let's just say one day we were like famous and this could be our like only career, right? I never want it to be where I'm not talking to our listeners. Like I never want that. Like if that happens, it's because of y'all. Like I'm in the comments, I'm talking to everybody, like I'm DMing people. Like I want them to know that I'm genuinely appreciative, but also if I run into you, holy shit, like, yes, let's take a picture. Let's talk. Let's text. Like, let's be friends.
Right.
The bit of growth we've had is because of the listeners. So, I mean, we wouldn't be here without them. So, damn it, they deserve some of our time.
Right.
I mean, I remember saying to them in the cast, I was like, we all need to be doing podcasts. You know, I don't care if they're mom and pop podcasts. I don't care if they're... You need to be out there. Well, I'm not going to do certain podcasts. Like I'm not going to. Okay, the show didn't get a lot of promotion. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Not tea, not shade.
That's just the truth.
That's just how it is.
We had to do it ourselves. And my version of that was if you had a podcast, I used to do those, by the way. I used to do podcasts back before they were cool and people were making money. We were in our mom's basement. I used to do podcasts. Anyway, so, I mean, I get it. And so if somebody says to me, I'd like you to be on the podcast, I'm so grateful. Like right now, I'm incredibly grateful. And it's such an honor to me. I don't care how many thousands or hundreds or.
Yeah, it's just fun. And and you get to meet people and it's just cool. So I have a question because wasn't it Kristen Stewart? Did she produce? What was her affiliation? She produced?
She was co-creator, executive producer, narrator.
Okay. What is she like?
She's exactly what you think she is.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll say that's a little media training, which I'm trying to get away from these days. I'm really trying to,
I like that.
but you don't know how hard it is to hang out with her and not say the words Bella Swan.
Right?
And
that's what I would, but I'm sure she does not.
Right. Well, she was having a cocktail and I went up to get a cocktail and there she was. And we hadn't really talked to each other.
Okay.
And
how many cocktails deep are you at this point?
This is back when I was still drinking. So,
okay.
But I was at work.
So you were a little bit tame.
I was very much so. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was right around the end when I was like, I really don't want to drink and party as hard as I used to. But anyway, I go up and I get a shot with her and I said to her, and I was thinking of the scene in Twilight where she's like screaming in the bed and Edward has left her and oh my God, Edward. And I was so pissed.
Zach won't watch them.
Oh, Zach, you're missing out, love bug.
I told him.
That Taylor Lautner's enough to start your fire, baby. That is the ticket.
Here's what we'll do. I will watch that when Kara figures out how to watch Living for the Dead.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's a deal.
Okay.
So I walked up to her and I said, you have no idea that when I was I didn't watch Twilight immediately. It wasn't a thing that I did. I didn't read the books. But when I was going through my divorce, I started reading the books. And I say that, but I have Audible. I don't read unless it's a tarot card. It gets read to me. I have managers and agents that read contracts. I don't read.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not reading that.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah. Ross doesn't have to talk to people. I don't have to read.
There you go. Perfect.
I don't have to do that, kids. Anyway, so I was watching the movies and there's a scene where Edward leaves and she's so devastated, right? And so I go up to her at the bar and I said, I just wanted to say that you're the first actress I've ever seen in movie history who did heartbreak the way I was having heartbreak.
Yeah.
To wake up screaming and crying and wondering if you were ever going to have love again and then not being able to breathe because you so love this person who's no longer around. And she was like, oh man, that's so cool.
Hey, Kara, have you ever wanted to take your spiritual practice to the next level?
Oh, absolutely. And if you're looking for something that feels truly magical and not mass produced, you have to check out My Mystical Forest.
My Mystical Forest is like stepping into your own enchanted sanctuary. They offer handmade spiritual tools crafted with care, intention, and so much heart.
We're talking tarot card holders that make your readings feel elevated, pendulum boards that bring clarity, and spirit boards to deepen your connection.
And don't forget the incense burners to set the perfect vibe, plus crystal trays to arrange and organize all your favorite stones. Everything is a labor of love made from hand-selected hardwoods.
Whether you're a seasoned spiritual practitioner or just starting your journey, My Mystical Forest has the tools to empower and inspire.
Unlock the magic for yourself and seek harmony. Visit mymysticalforest.etsy.com. That's M-I Mystical Forest. And find the heirloom quality pieces that speak to your soul.
Also, for our little oddballs, for a limited time, enter code Oddball at checkout to receive 10% off plus a free pendulum, or simply use the link down in the show notes.
Goodbye.
But listen, I can visually see her demeanor, her everything of that.
With the hair behind the ear. Oh man, that's so cool. I did say though, I was like, and I did love you in Spencer.
Oh,
which was the Diana biodoc. So
I never did watch it, but I remember wanting to.
It's stellar. Great work as an actress. Anywho, but it was great. I did not say Twilight. I didn't say Bella Swan, but I got to talk to her, and we were watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and he asked her what she was going to dress up for his Halloween, and she said Ken Boggle. That was my greatest. Short of meeting Stevie Nicks and hanging out with Nick Fleetwood, I can't think of any other celebrity interaction. Naomi Judd, maybe.
That is so cool, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. Okay.
And also just Andy Cohen knowing your name. He's one of those people I love to hate, but he's just, I was a trash TV boy, okay? The Real Housewives, I couldn't eat it up. And just watching the way he would pit them against each other. Oh, God, I loved it. I respect that.
Do you want to hear the Andy Cohen story?
Oh,
Let's go.
Okay, so there I am minding my own business, right? There I am. And I'm in the hallway, right? Watch What Happens Live, right? There's a Real Housewife running around. She's preggers. Her husband's hot, but I think he might have a drink problem. Anyway, we're all there.
How could any of them not?
Right. So, exactly. And so as the person in the group who's the Velma, whenever something needed to be done that was administrative, the producers would hand it to me and I would gather all the paperwork and gather everybody's pens, make sure I had enough pens for everybody, gather it all up. Velma. Anyway, on my, and you can find it somewhere, I'm sure, on my release to be filmed, I wrote my phone number in huge numbers and then circled it and underlined it. And I said, put this one on the top. And, we go to film Watch What Happens Live. He sees me. I see him. I'm like, oh, it's going to happen, right? Like I'm feeling this heat.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming toward me and I'm fluffing my pussy bow. I was wearing a big black satin pussy bow. And I'm fluffing my bow. I'm looking like Dr. Seuss. Are you kidding? It was not hot. Like Cat in the big gay hat. It was not a good look. Anyway, he comes toward me and I open my arms and he opens his arms and he hugs me. And I was like, I whispered in his ear, oh my God, I think I said the first thing I said was, oh my God, you're so hot. And then it hit me what I had said. And I said, oh God, fuck me. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. And then he stopped and he said, don't worry, I would.
And he's got your number now.
But here's the problem. He wasn't there to hug me. He was there to take a group picture.
Oh, that's amazing.
But if you want to tell me you want to hit it, and you want to tell me that, I'm down.
My God, that is the funniest.
Oh.
You know, that goes right on the tombstone. Andy Cohen said he'd hit it.
Yeah.
You are the legend now.
Oh, I am.
That is perfect.
There's my funeral epitaph. That's it.
There we go. We've written it.
All right.
Whew.
I think we've ran off the rails.
I'm sorry.
No, we love this. This episode's going to be just tea time with Ken.
Oh my God. It could be. I love it so much.
I love that.
Okay. So I do kind of have a question because you do tarot. Is there like a specific card that comes up that you're just like, ah, shit. Like if you're giving a reading and it comes up and you're like, ah, damn it.
Not one.
Oh.
And to explain that to you, after 33 years of having my hands deep in tarot, I know that every single card will bring you to greatness. Every single card. It's just like every bad thing in life. If you dig in deep and you fight with faith, concrete action, and perseverance, you can overcome anything. And so I look at the Tower, I look at the Devil, I look at the Chariot, and I immediately start from a place of victory because I'm like, I can help this person. Like I got this person's back. And so whenever I'm doing readings in front of people, which rarely happens, it's like once a month you can see me in person. Another time I'm here in the Great Castle. I don't leave the house. And unless you pay me to leave the house, then I'll leave the house happily.
I like it.
But whenever people get read, they see the Devil, they go, oh, and I always touch their arm and say, don't worry. I got you. This is a card I know very well, and I will sort it out, and I'm going to get you through it. And then I give them my home phone number. I'm like, if you need anything, you just call me, and I'm right here.
Girl, you are so funny.
Girl, I'm going to give my life to people. That's what it's about. And they'll find me dead with a deck of tarot cards in my hand, but there's not a single card I dread or fear at all.
Okay.
No.
I like that. Okay, so then this is just a question that I have. So obviously you're leaning into the more positive of the readings, right? Like you're not, you're being more positive. So I can only imagine that some people are seeking though to get a tarot reading because they're, in like a dark mood or things like that, if this is making sense. So are you ever so positive that you almost like disappoint the person? Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
Good question. God, that's a good question. But no, in fact, the first thing I do is let them know that I understand the darkness they're going through.
Okay.
For example, a lot of people come to me and they have, alcoholism, drug addiction. And I say to them, first of all, be honest with me. Second of all, I will never judge you, not a day in your life. Third, I did more cocaine than Stevie Nicks even dreamed about.
It was a terrible time to take a drink.
Listen, the joke, and it's in bad taste, but the joke I always made is I make Amy Winehouse look like a quitter. And the fact and so when I say to somebody, I know what you're doing and I know what you're going through, and we can be honest and I can help you, or you can just live miserably. Yeah. It's not that the reading itself is positive. It's that we're going to go to the depths of it. We're going to dig it up.
Gotcha.
We're going to unsurface it, feel it, and then we're going to heal it. That's what you got to do.
And damn, talk about the ability to build rapport so quickly when you just...
Yeah. Because I could just see it, like, if I'm in a, like a dark, like, shitty mood, like when Zach's like so uppity, I'm like, get the fuck away from me. So I can only imagine if I'm like, I need a tarot reading and like, I'm like in a dark mood and you're like, this is great. Like, so you tailor it. I love that.
No, girl, I'll cry with you. That's what it is. Like,
there you go.
And a part of my psychic talent is that I feel what you're going through, or I see it, or I am you while you're experiencing it. Depends on what the vision is. And more often than not, it's me in a room watching it happen, and I can't help but lose myself. Like I cry not because I'm sad in that moment. I'm crying because you went through something horrible, dude. And like I'm trying to, and I'm so empathic. It's unrealistic.
Yeah,
it's hard to watch.
So I'm kind of putting together, and you basically said it word for word, right? But your mission is just completely pouring yourself out for other people. So what came first, that mission or reading tarot?
Oh.
Well, at the end of the day, we are our brother's keeper, and that's how we were supposed to be. We do owe each other a great amount of love for the fact it's inherent. We're supposed to give to each other. It's a debt of gratitude we owe to one another as human beings, because nobody's life is easy. No matter no matter where you're at, you need somebody to love you. And I think like that was instilled in me a long, long time ago, but that's my purpose in life, to be my brother's keeper. It just expresses itself as psychic medium, tarot card reader, TV guy. That's it.
Okay.
Awesome.
So how the hell do you get started in it? We got to ask you the same question everyone else does.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, babe. I grew up in a really haunted house.
Okay.
In a really haunted house.
I think that's just like how it always starts.
Well, the backyard had a graveyard in it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and the power lines crossed like...
was this in Kentucky?
Yeah. In the mountains. Okay. In the mountains. Full of like cold.
Add a mountain to it?
Oh, it was nothing but mountains. You live in the big city. Those skyscrapers were mountains to me. Like, that's how I grew up. I had a pet rooster. I looked like Bobby Hill.
I love that.
I always wanted pet chickens.
Oh, roosters are great. We had a Chinese fighting rooster named Rod Stewart. Anyway, he was great. I used to walk him on a leash. I was a mess from the get-go.
I would do that, though.
I have a leash for my bearded dragon to this day, so I can't say shit.
We're the same people, babe. We're the same people. Yeah. So, anywho, I was not sleeping because of what was happening to me at night, and I went to see my granny, who lived up in a hollow, what we call a holler. She lived up in the holler, and she said to me, basically, "You look horrible," which is Granny's way of saying, "Are you okay?" Yeah. She's smoking cigarettes. She said, "Junior, you look like shit." That's what she said. And I cried and told her what was happening to me at night. These spirits that would visit me. And she was like, "Don't tell your daddy because he'll kill us both, but I'll show you how to deal with it." I was like, "Okay."
Oh.
Yeah. She taught me how to do healing stuff. She was much better at healing than I could, but she could read the leaves falling from a tree. She could tell you what was about to happen. She was iconic. She's not only with us in body, but she's with me in spirit.
Paternal or maternal side?
Paternal, my father's mother.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Well, I was going to say that because she said, "Don't tell your dad."
Yeah.
Okay. So did your dad did he have any abilities? Did he hide from them or just like shove them down, or he just didn't believe in it?
I don't. One of the worst things you can try to do is make sense of a psychopath. I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fool's errand to make sense of crazy. It's a fool's errand.
Enough said.
Yeah. I don't know. His mother was incredibly talented, I'll tell you that. And each one of us kids, because there's 3 children, there usually are in witch families. Which we weren't witches. That's not the thing. It's just that's a thing that people say. But the kids are born in 3. That we're each gifted in different ways. We've shared dreams before, my sisters and I, so he had to have a lick of it. He had to.
Yeah. There's no, I mean, yeah.
More self-denial from the self-righteous.
Yep.
Ta-da. There's our interview. That's all done then. You can just wrap that up. Self-denial from the self-righteous. Ta-da.
You've dropped some real good one-liners so far. Okay, so what did the siblings get?
We all have dreams. Now, my sister Mary Helen has dreams. My sister Ray has dreams stronger than mine or Mary's. Mary Helen has empath abilities that blow my mind.
Wow.
You can't take her anywhere. You can't take her anywhere. She doesn't do well at funerals. She doesn't do well at the grocery store.
God, yeah.
But no, she's a great woman, and she's incredibly empathic, intuitive. She has magic about her, though. She can make things happen. I was never really one for that. I can manifest some stuff, but Mary Helen puts me to shame. She was great.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But the dreams, and you guys have shared dreams? That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We all share the dream of a tall shadow figure all in the same night.
Okay, so that's not that cool.
Well,
I take it back.
it was a good warning that something bad was about to happen. Though.
Okay.
Something bad, something horrific happened after that. But I don't know. It was like we were born into a very gifted family. That's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool.
So how do the abilities manifest for you? I know you said kind of like you're watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your experience, because we've interviewed a few mediums and everyone's is so vastly different in how
it's crazy.
It's wild.
And you know what? I believe that I might be long gone before then, but they're going to find out that this is a thing that happened because of evolution, that psychic talent is an evolutionary trait. And I don't know. I just feel like it happens in the frontal cortex, the frontal lobe of the brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe that it's there somewhere, and I believe it's a muscle. Anyway, I have visions. I have a spirit guide that talks to me on the right side of my body. Anybody who doesn't belong to me comes to the left side. My brain is split like that.
Oh.
So if I walk into a location and I turn to the left, that means that there's somebody who I don't know who's talking to me. If I turn to the right, it means a spirit I know, a lost loved one, my spirit guide, they're talking to me.
Oh, wow.
And it never fails. And let's add to this. I have never been the person who just accepted triple Aquarius. I have never accepted things face value.
Right.
I've had MRI scans done. I have been checked by psychologists, psychiatrists, doctors, agencies, and they have no reason why this happens. There's no schizophrenia. There's no structural reason why. My brain is just different. And I think that's true about every psychic that I know that's worth their salt. Yeah, but that's what happens. I usually am the person I'm seeing it through, or I'm in the room while it's happening, or I'm reading the cards and the cards bring me to that place where it's happening. It's like interesting.
I would say that's so interesting.
Yeah.
So I have a question about your spirit guide. Have you always had the same one? Do they change? Because that's another thing that we've come across, where sometimes spirit guides like move on when you don't need them anymore. And like it's like an open door. You're always getting a new spirit guide. Is that true for you?
I hope not. Don't go.
Okay.
I would be devastated if Chris left me. She's amazing. Okay. She's amazing.
And how long have you had her then?
My whole life.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, here's what I know about spirit guides.
Yeah.
This is what I know. You get one. It's not like spirit guides.
Okay.
The reason people get them confused is because lost loved ones will try to guide you. And a psychic who doesn't know the difference or does know the difference can be misconstrued the two. They can get it. Or you have a spirit guide who's so much like family that they mistake her or them for a lost loved one. But anyway, you have one your whole life. The only time mine ever left me was when she was explaining to me that this guy was no good for me and I wasn't listening to her. And she said, fine, have him. And I didn't hear her for the rest of the week.
That is so funny.
Oh, Kara, you might be my spirit guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Trying to warn me.
And it turned out he was on crystal meth.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it, you know?
And this is in my sobriety. I can't go to that. He was so beautiful, though. He had the most bluest eyes I've ever seen. And they were like these big eyes.
Blue like the crystal.
Chris was like, listen, you're blinded by this. I'm out.
She was like, he's bad for you. And I was like, get off his balls. You know, this happened to him when his parents and he was a kid. And she was like, no, the devil is addiction. And then I found out that he was like getting with old men to pay for his crystal meth.
Oh, no.
Girl, I went to the treatment center right after that. I was like, I need tested for everything.
Yeah. And that's when we learned we listened to Chris then, right?
Okay. Yeah. And I said, I want one of every ointment in a bag. I'm taking it out that door. I have private insurance. Let's do this.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Amazing.
So your spirit guide might leave you if they're tired of talking to you and you don't listen.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
You have the name. Who is Chris?
Okay, Chris is not her real name.
Okay.
Her real name, I cannot pronounce for the life of me. And if I try, it pulls me from my meditative psychic place into me trying to figure it out. So I just said to her, typical gay. I said to her, you talk to me about my career. You want what's best for me. You're like my mom, but you're like my boss. Everything about the way I dress, everything about the way I do, the things I say yes to, the things I do no, is Chris. So I said, you remind me of Kris Jenner. Can I call you Chris?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
She said, and this was her response, and it sent chills down my body. She said, I don't really mind what you call me because I am spirit. I will respond to what makes you comfortable. But in life, I was this amazing mother to all these beautiful indigenous children. They were all so beautiful, she showed me. And
I just got chills.
yeah, and she was like, so you call me what you need to call me. She said, I'm just here to be your mother.
Oh, I will start crying right now.
I know.
Oh my
God. I'm going to blow my nose.
That's so funny. Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, love it.
I'm just hearing Meghan Trainor in my head, but...
What is she saying about it? What is that?
She has the I'm Your Mother song with Kris Jenner in the music video.
Oh, I'm Your Mother, yes.
You listen to me?
Hilarious.
I'll send you the link. Come on. It's like, it's too perfect because it's Kris.
I'm a bad guy.
I always thought Zach
I know Meghan Trainor's divisive, though,
Is she?
Oh, God, I always say Zach's a bad gay. Can you be more gay, please?
Listen.
We'll go.
The more
do
vodka
stuff.
sodas I have, the more limp the wrist gets.
Yeah,
okay?
but
It
we'll
just happens.
we go out and we'll do stuff and whatever, and people just automatically just assume that we're married, and I'm like, you need to be a little bit more gay, please. Not that I don't care. I mean, I don't care, but
he's not a bad thing to be married to. Look at he's handsome. He's funny.
No, I know he is.
Look at that.
But I'm like,
I mean, you wouldn't want to be married to me,
but Kara, I get it. So I'm going to need you to fem it up a little bit, babe. When you two go out, you're going to have to do something a little bit different.
I got you. Listen.
Do a little different.
We'll start rolling the hips a little more as I walk.
Yeah.
Just start screaming things like slay.
There we go.
Yep.
It's like code, I guess. I don't know.
It should be like what I'm always calling him girl, though. Hey, girl. People, you think people would know. They just don't.
For the longest time, I fought that one, and that was years and years and years ago. And I'm just like, why the fuck? Now I just respond. People, everyone starts calling me now because Kara, I'm like, yep, we're rolling with it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
I don't know why I fought that one.
And I don't know really why I just started calling you that. It was weird.
I fight it too, though. I fight it.
Oh, well, sorry, girl.
That's okay, boo. I think if we're going to be sensitive about everybody's pronouns, we're going to be sensitive about mine. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yes.
Gran used to say the sauce goes both ways. So I think if we're going to be, yes, Helen, I think that
I love it.
It's just, for me, it's like, I am so not a good gay. I didn't even decorate this apartment. I paid gays to do it.
I'm there with you, though. I did not get the decorating jeans.
I came back from this show and all this shit was here.
Oh, I love
That's
it
amazing,
so much.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I paid gays to do it. That's great.
Yeah. They're great.
I love it.
We can't all get the design jeans, all right?
No, we can't. And I'm not here to do your hair, and I'm not here to do your makeup, and I don't care what gender your baby is. I don't care. I'll love it. But if you want me to sit in the hot, hot summer, sissy, while you pop a smoke balloon filled with pink or blue, you called the wrong one. I'm not. I will bring you $20. I'll take a slice of cake, and then you call me when you find out what color's in your balloon. I'm not here to burn down California for your baby. I ain't doing. And women are like, why won't you?
They're just getting out of hand.
And the wedding. Oh, you have to be in my wedding party. Girl, I don't want to be in your wedding party. I don't even like the guy. And I think he hit on me once. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in your wedding party.
I've actually been in a wedding where that was the case. Now I have officiated them. And I'm like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
No, you're done now.
I did. Yeah. I did hang up my Pope hat.
You did. So you're done.
I love officiating weddings. They're great.
Oh, so much fun.
Oh, God, that's funny. Oh,
okay.
Oh, God. We could just keep going. Anyway, what were you going to say, Zach?
I was going to say, so you've done investigating, you've done the tarot, psychic. What's the thing you like doing more that gets you out of the house? Is it the readings, being with people, or is it the investigating?
Oh, it's readings.
Okay.
Unless you've got a really good story. And if I come all the way to your house better be haunted. If I'm coming to your house, girl, you know what I'm thinking, Kara? It had better, if I'm leaving this condo, you better, pots, pans need to be flying. Children there must be a priest in the background who's nervous.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I need to see these things, you know?
A little bit of theatrics. Yeah.
I get it.
I need to see things moving, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. More than just you had a bad dream and you think you saw somebody in the corner. I ain't coming.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. there was some clients there was 4 generations of women that all lived together. 4 generations.
Wow.
In this one house.
That's messy just there. That's a haunting in itself.
Anyway, so there was this family. There was 4 women, the great-grandmom, the grandmom, 4 of them. And grandmom, mom, their daughter, and then the baby. Okay, and the baby was seeing the baby was seeing a man in dark clothes in a hat that was standing outside her window asking her to let him in. Now, I asked to bring the child in because I needed to see the child. I looked at the child and I was like, uh-oh. I then left the convention I was at and went to their house. I literally drove, and I don't drive.
Oh, wow.
Drove up there, and I walked up and down the steps and all around the property, and it was messy. So I then, I have a magic friend whose name is Lady Bird, and I sent Lady Bird there, and she has them all cleared up.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good situation they're in now, but it was pretty ugly. That's the kind of shit I'll leave the house for.
Was that like more attachment, you think? Or was it, because I think, and this is just maybe my sexism coming out, but 4 women of all generations, like that seems ripe for poltergeist activity.
Yeah.
Well, and it's strange. So none of them had any significant other? Like, what's that? Like, that's weird. What is that about? Like,
they were all divorced, dead, or single.
Interesting.
Or 4 years old. The baby was only 4.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Yeah. She's just out there running the streets. You know what I mean? Like, she's
like, hey. Divorced twice.
She's like, girl, my third husband. I'm like, yes, Lily, get it.
So funny.
Yeah, I in my household, when my dad left, there was my mother and my 2 sisters, which I think is what amped up more of the. I don't think it's sexist, Zach. I think it's a paranormal fact.
Okay.
So don't feel bad, honey. Don't feel bad.
Hey, that just means I was right.
That's right.
You were right, boo-boo.
We love that.
Oh, God. Okay.
What about like a reading that's just leaving you completely shaken? Like any you just...
Yeah.
You needed a minute, a breather, lie down after.
It made me push away from the table.
Oh.
What happened?
Okay, it's tough. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
So this is back when I was reading in an office. I had an office.
Okay.
And this lady comes in. My office is really dark. I mean, this is far too much light as it is. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm Maggie Smith on Downton Abbey trying to block the fumes. But this lady came in. She was a little heavier, and she was obviously very depressed. And she just sat down and she said, I'd like to talk about my mother. That's all she said.
Okay.
And so I deal the cards. And as I'm dealing the cards, my psychic mind kicks in as it usually does. And I'm seeing this little pin of light in nothing but void blackness.
Oh.
And the pin of light just keeps coming toward me and coming toward me and coming toward me. And I'm dealing the cards and I'm trying to understand this pin of light.
Yeah.
And it grows larger and larger until I see it's not a pin of light. It's actually a face.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And then the face smiled at me.
Ew.
A good smile or like a...
I don't know.
Not at all.
I think that's weird.
Not
I
at
don't care
all.
what smile it is.
When her mother smiled, creases all over her face and her teeth were... I looked at the cards and there was the devil, the 7 of swords, 6 of coins. There's lots of things that are like...
What the hell?
And then it hits me. I'm the little girl. There's a man coming into my bedroom and my mother is introducing him to me. And then the money, 6 of coins, the money is getting handed off. And now he's going to come into my bedroom. I pushed away from the table and I was like, this stops.
Yeah.
Like this has to stop. And I looked at her and I said, your mother was evil incarnate and she was proud of it. And the woman broke. Yeah. She just started gushing. She was like, what did you see? And I was telling her, she said that her mom used to sell her for drugs when she was 4, 5, 6 years old, 7, 8, 9, 10. She was sold for rent. Passed for guys. Anyway, we sit down. I got off from my side of the table. I went to her side of the table. We're crying.
Yeah.
And we're talking through it. Sometime later, I think it was like 2 years later, she came back to see me.
Mm-hmm. Did you not recognize her?
She had lost, all kinds of weight, like 80 some pounds.
Wow.
And she said, you won't recognize me. Here's who came to see you.
Oh.
And she handed me her driver's license. And I was like, holy shit, girl, this can't be you. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, what happened that day? Like, what did you go home with was my question. She said it was so liberating for me to talk to somebody who knew that.
Who saw it for what it was.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Like I saw it. That's exactly what she said. You witnessed it was the words.
God, add therapist to the end of all your titles too.
Well, we can't legally say that, but yeah.
But
it does. It can be rather therapeutic is what I'm legally allowed to say.
There we
that's
go.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So has there ever been somebody that's come to you where you're like, yeah, I can't, you can't do the reading? Like you refused?
No, but I have kicked people out before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was at Scarefest, and mind you, this is me paying $8,000 to $10,000 to sponsor the place. And I sit down at my booth, which at that point was on Stars Row before the second TV show. I paid big fucking money. Of course I need to have a good seat. Are you kidding? Put me right in front of Chip Coffey.
As you should.
I want Chip to look me in the eyes as I'm doing these people.
Look at me.
Look you. He's great. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway.
No. We can get into some tea there.
Okay, good. Because I'm here for it. So anyway, the lady sit down. Her daughter, who was like 35, sat behind her. And the lady's trying to pull the wool over my eyes like she was some great mother and everything was great and groovy. And, I don't know why my kids don't like me. And I've always been so giving. And I was saying to her, you're not telling me the truth. This is not how it happened. And the daughter's in the background going like this, her head shaking.
She's like, uh-huh.
So finally the lady was like, you don't know what you're talking about. And that's when the fan folded and I went at it. And I was like,
I'm done.
you're a lying. And your mother, and if you think I'm going to take that kind of I'm trying to really clean it up. It was like a lot. And then she said, you can't talk to me that way. I want to see the manager.
You're like, I can.
And the manager that time walked over and she said, honey, that's Ken Boggle. You can't tell him what to say. And then I said, would you like to talk to security? And she said, yeah. I said, Adam, who is my brother. Adam, can you come here, please? It's just, I said, this lady would like me removed, Adam. And he was like, ma'am, get your bags. Ken says you got to go. You can't stop Ken Boggle from telling you about yourself. And the daughter on the way out, she touched my hand and she was like, thank you so much. She said, my mother was just keeping up appearances and she was always that way. And we were all gaslit. And I was like, I know you were. I said, your mother's a raging bitch and I don't want any part of that. But before she left, I held my hand out and I said, that'll be $80.
Oh, perfect. Did she pay?
I made her pay me. Yeah.
Good. Good.
Pay me and get the hell out.
Hopefully, maybe her eyes opened later.
I love that. Probably not.
I will say that the place got quiet when it was all over. Everybody was looking at me and I just said, what? Was I wrong? And everybody was like, no, of course not, Ken. Of course you're either they were afraid or I was right. One of the two.
Right. Well, they're like, I don't want to get kicked out. I don't want to be the next.
Not me.
Oh, God. That's so good.
Terrible.
I love it.
Nobody would say anything when his brother is standing right behind him.
Right.
Yeah. Adam is a big old boy, too. He'll roll you out that place. Like, you can't mess with my security guy. Adam's great.
Oh, God. That is so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got to know. Were we sitting directly across from Chip because we wanted to make eyes with him, because we wanted to stare into his soul, or because you were contemplating buying a $20 signed photo? Because I guess that's the going rate. Okay. I know.
You might be more.
Well, here's the reality. Anytime you charge people to help them in an absurd amount of money, I paid him $300. Sorry, it was on sale. $237 for 30 minutes of his time.
Oh my God.
I only charged $60 for 30 minutes. Like, and I'm Emmy nominated. Where's your Emmy, Chip? Where's your nom? Where's no,
Chip.
Sissy, where's the nom? Did you even get nom? Did you get a nom though? No, you didn't. Anyway, my point is this. He treats people like they are expendable. He's disrespectful to them. And the more, we'll get hold of it, Boggle. No, fuck it. Here we go. I think that the more ego you bring to yourself, the more you disgust him.
Yep.
And last time I saw him, a person told me he was having some health issues, which we all know to be true now. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to be nice to him. We're talking about Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. I'm the Betty. And we would, and I said to him, if I heard about your health, if there's anything I can do to help you, I was trying to bridge a gap. And he was like, what do you know about it? Don't open your mouth. And he said, my friend who told you, I'm going to go sort him out too. And I was like, you really are a rancid cunt, is what I said. I was like, you really are.
So how do two psychic mediums have a fight? Is it verbally, or do you just like send messages back and forth to each other?
I think there's times that he has mentally thrown me down an escalator. And I think there's times that I've held him underwater until the bubbles stop.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So we don't have a lot of say in this as far as like actually knowing him. But when we've come across him and we've like been in the same vicinity as him and just watched the way he walks around like he's like a god and people just like follow suit, that part, I don't know what it is. It gives me the biggest ick. It disgusts me. And I wouldn't even really care to have a conversation with him just because of that. You know what I mean? And we've run across so many people.
So many that we thought would be like that who are the exact opposite.
And they're the opposite. And they're just so kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like really loving and caring and will just like let you talk to them for hours. Like, like they're just like a regular person because you are.
The thing, let's take opinion out of it. Because like she's not here to defend herself, right?
True.
So let's take opinion out of it. Let's talk about fact. I was involved in the first major LGBT forward paranormal television show ever. Mm-hmm. You said nothing to support it.
That is wild, actually.
I count one book that I paid him to autograph. There is a picture I paid him to autograph. I paid for that appointment, and he couldn't even pay me a compliment. You couldn't even message me.
Yeah.
That actually.
So we take opinion out of it.
Everything you need to. Yeah, that's
the fact. That's the fact.
Speaks volumes right there.
100%.
Well, you know, they always say, oh, I'm going to read you for filth because the library is open. I said, sis, I will eat you alive because the buffet is open. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a buffet kind of guy. And believe me, I got receipts for everything. I got receipts, son. But anyway, I thought it was really shady that he and other LGBT paranormal stars didn't come up and say something positive about it.
Yeah, I don't even care what way you spin that. That's just really terrible because that's a community that you should be proud of and vouching for. And, you know, even if you were just like, yeah, it's a really cool thing. Like that is really strange.
He was a pioneer for the LGBT in paranormal television years ago, right?
Right.
Big fancy chip. Him and Lorraine Warren in that kilt that I almost could kill somebody. I'd love to touch it. Like I want that kilt. But anyway, she always wore that Scottish dress. She was fat.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust her anymore because I've read some stuff, but I liked her dress. Anyway.
I think she's one of those ones we have to respect both of them for what they did for the field.
Exactly. I totally agree.
There you go.
That's me. Now, he was a pioneer. And I would think as a pioneer, you'd look at the next one coming and you would say, good job, babe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're carrying a torch that I started. And you know, I think you know me well enough in the last 30 minutes we've been together, for an hour we've been together. I'm going to say to you, I'm giving you your flowers. I'm going to give you your props because I owe you a debt of gratitude. And if he had done that, I would have been so kind to him and I would have been so grateful to him, but he didn't.
This just reminds me, and I think it was what was the last Paracon? 23, 4? Michigan Paracon?
Oh, God, I don't remember the number now. It was the last Michigan Paracon.
So we're watching, and it's a panel, and it's escaping my mind. The only one that I can think of is Becky Ann Galentine was on the panel. Tim Shaw was interviewing, and he said, you guys are the next generation. Like, I'm so excited for you. You guys are the next collectors. Like, you have all, like, and he was just giving them so much props.
Yeah.
It was
and he's like, I've been doing, thank you. He's like, I've been doing it for so long. And like, we're so excited to have the next generation do what we're doing. That's how it could have been.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. Or should have.
Yeah.
Should have.
I will tell you, though, that Adam Berry actually said hello to me the other day. We were in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And he actually came out of his way off of a booth and walked down some steps and hugged me. I was like, girl, I didn't know what to do.
Zach would melt.
I've growled at him.
Do you want to tell him your Adam Berry story?
Took me 2 years to get up the courage, and I went to say hello to him. I was coming out of the bathroom, wasn't expecting it. He goes, hey, how's it going? I went, hey, how's it going? My next interaction, he comes around a corner as I'm standing up, and I forget that my phone's on my lap. So I stood up to stretch, and I threw my phone right in front of him.
So he comes running, though, and he's like to Denise, Mama Denise, and he's like, oh, my God, I just embarrassed myself in front of Adam Berry. We're like, what did you do? He's like, I growled at him. She will not let him live this down to this.
No,
it is the funniest shit that has ever happened.
I love that. I love that. Well, now, I don't know if you remember, but he put out a half nudie picture of him on a beach with some driftwood once on Instagram.
Did not know about this.
Oh, you need a deep dive.
I was to say, we need to find that.
I was saying to my manager, Lindsay, who's also his agent. We share agents. And so does Mrs. Coffee. But I was saying to her, I was like, you know what? I'm really bummed out that Adam and I don't get along as well as I'd like, because I think he's so beautiful. And like, we were just talking about it. And that night, he invited me to participate in Paranormal Pictionary. I was like, are we turning a bridge here? Like, are we building gaps? You know what I mean? Like, is this happening? And then I got up to do my part and I was shaking because, like, I was supposed to draw a ghost orgy.
Oh, didn't we watched that? Or not yours, but didn't he do that when we 1 year?
I think so.
It's his thing.
Okay.
Yes. It's his thing.
Yeah. We watched that. It was funny.
Yeah. So I was nervous, and I said, Adam, I can't do that. Like, I'm Ken Boggle. I can't draw ghost orgy. And he leaned in away from the microphone, and he said to me, "Take a deep breath. It's just fun. Nobody's gonna be mad at you. Draw what you can draw. It's okay."
That's so sweet.
And I mean, I got the vapors. I was like, oh. I had to go home and throw cold water in my face. He's so pretty.
He is.
And when he really is in the moment with you, he's a pretty decent character. And I've judged him for a long time, but I
can see that.
We all have our bad qualities.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh.
Oh, man.
This is so funny. We need to title this, like, Not Spilling Coffee.
Coffey.
Yeah.
Right.
Or not, maybe it should be Not Spilling Tea, but Coffee.
There we go. Subtle little digs. We're not above pettiness here.
Yeah, I hear shots fired. Yeah.
We're normally not like this, so we can do it every once in a while. It's all right.
I mean, I think we've not said anything that wasn't based in truth, and that's the big part.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
There we go.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Well, what else did we have to...
I mean, honestly, it's a lot of boring questions. We told you we'd take about an hour of your time. Here's the question I have. We are coming to Kentucky in like a month.
August.
Where do we need to go? Like what? We're coming for Haunters Against Hate.
Which is ran by my friend. My friend does that.
Are you going to be there?
Oh, really?
I don't know anything about it. What are you talking about? I don't know what you...
Girl, you have to be there.
Okay. Give me the details and let me call him and see what I can do about that. Was that here in Lexington or is that Louisville? Where is that?
Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah. So oh wow. I just like mental break. We're only there Friday.
Yeah. Friday through Sunday.
Yeah. So we're not there for a lot.
We're obviously doing Waverly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We already booked that. We're doing that on Friday night.
You got to go to Birdie and Vise.
Birdie. Okay.
Yeah, please do.
It is a bar antique mall. Can't you just die?
Okay, no, the last time, though, that me and Antiques and Drinks were I ended up shipping chairs from Arizona to Michigan. I don't know if that's the best place for me.
They'll ship it. That's from Living for the Dead. Birdie and Vise was the bar that we would meet at.
Yes.
And
we have to go.
Yeah, and then you got to get some Louisville drag. You got to see Louisville drag.
Maybe we could do that like Sunday morning.
You talk about the most untapped artistic drag. Lexington is really, really, really pop. Like they got some great queens, but Louisville, hard to beat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll have to send you the details for that because you should go.
Do. And we might have dinner or something or go, have a drink or I'll have a Diet Coke, but we go.
That's still a drink.
We're so down.
Can you imagine the kind of trouble I was talking about getting you into if I don't drink? Like, it's some bad shit. Like, we could be into some real bad.
You could still get me into some real bad shit.
Okay, sis, I'm here for that.
Yeah, because you almost have the upper hand there. Because if we're having a drink and you're the sober one, it's a lot easier to talk us into the shit.
I'm gonna be listening to Ken, following him like a little duckling. Like, okay, let's go.
And all you got to say is, "It's me. It's Ken from Kentucky." And they're, "Oh, right, yeah, come on in."
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Amazing.
Is there anything else that you want to share with us or tell us?
I really would. And I hate to be the person no, I don't hate to be the person to be this way. I'm proud of myself. If you're not speaking about the issues of today, the political issues of today, you're part of the problem.
100%.
Dustin Perry, I loved him. I respected him. But going on social media to say things aren't so bad, you can go straight to hell. I think that it's sad that so many people have such a small platform that they think is so outrageous and they're so afraid of losing it If you don't lose your platform for the sake of your brothers and sisters, your platform is based in bullshit. And it's about damn time that we all stood up and said, we've had enough.
Absolutely.
We got to take care of each other, and we've got to bring an end to what's happening.
We do.
And whether it's a protest or whether we're posting or whether we're getting between a family and, certain agencies that are there to break families up, whatever we got to do, it's the time the gloves have to come off. And if you're supporting people who aren't saying anything about it, I encourage you to question that. Why are you not being responsive? It's vital for all of us to stand up and say that what's happening right now is wrong. Having a place that's affectionately known as Alligator Alcatraz is an abomination to God, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, my
God. It's disgusting. It's so maddening.
I just want to wrap up on a positive note and say Donald Trump can fuck the whole way off.
Yes, baby.
And he can take that bottom bitch Vance with him. And if they want me, they know where to find me. I'm more than happy to put them in their place. He wouldn't sit down with a tarot card reading with me, Donald Trump would. I'd sort him out.
I need to sit down with tarot card reading with you, though.
I'd love that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love that. But also, that being said, please, if you follow me, follow at Ken Boggle. There's no underscores, no special characters at Ken Boggle. Just go to Ken Boggle, KenBoggle, and .com, and there I am. So just come find me, and let's spend some time together.
I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. This was such a fun conversation.
This is not what I expected. And let me just tell you where I'm going to leave with this. Zach and I had some pretty bad day. We had a bad day, like aside from this, obviously, but this just
we had a bad day aside from this, just made it worse.
No, this brought us back to life. Let me just tell you. Oh my God. Because before this, we called each other and we're like, all right, this is going to be fun. Like, get in the mood. Like, you had to pep talk ourselves. We did. But guess what? That didn't even take long because you made my night.
Well, that's a huge compliment to me, and I'm really, really grateful. And also, I'm grateful to both of you for being so patient and letting me take the time I needed to do it.
Listen, we all go through stuff. We understand. And we get it.
Kara, Zach has my phone number. You all feel free to use it. Let's meet and do something in Louisville.
Let's figure that out because I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, cool.
All right. So we always ask our guests to leave an emoji if they made it this far.
What emoji they want listeners to leave.
Yes, I'm sorry. So what emoji do you want them to leave?
The crystal ball.
Okay, love it.
Perfect.
The crystal ball. Has anybody else said that before? Because I don't want to be like anybody else. Queen.
No.
Yes, of course.
We've had other mediums on. I'm kind of surprised you're the first one to claim
I'm trying
that
to think.
one.
I don't even know, but no one's ever done the crystal ball, so I love it.
Yeah, thank you, babe.
Well, right, I think this is well, hold on. This is fun. So I have a call to action because I think Ken would come back. But I think it would be fun. This was such a juicy episode. What juicy questions could maybe our listeners ask you? So if you guys have juicy questions, DM us, and then we can get you back to answer some juicy questions. Yeah.
Don't worry. I will be honest, too. That's my downfall.
Yay. I love it. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Ken, so much for being here. The most important thing that you guys can do for us is to creep it real, my little oddballs.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You got to throw us good goodbye, Ken.
Oh, bye, y'all.
Perfect.